Good morning. Oh dear. I'm in a different room, aren't I? Today is a bit of a music special. Tell you why. I looked on this day in history, which is what we normally do, start the day, let's see what happened a billion years ago. And it's all about Lloyd George, one of our previous prime ministers, and how we introduced some sort of super tax in 1909, which is all very interesting. But even I have got to admit, that would be a hard sell. Morning, Year 7. Let's talk about Lloyd George. So let's not talk about Lloyd George. If you really want to, you can look him up. He's a very interesting man. But anyway, so I thought, what else happened today? I just happened to hear on Radio 4, it's Duke Ellington's birthday. Now, a bit like yesterday going on about black and white films, which probably none of you have watched. I hope you have, by the way. If you have, let me know. This is jazz music. Like, kids don't listen to jazz. Mums and dads maybe granddads probably more like that. However, they played one of Duke Ellington's songs. He's a pianist, hence I'm in the piano room, and it's called Solitude. It's a rather wonderful piece of music, and it just got me thinking about that relationship between English and music, because I can't live without music, especially at the moment. And a lot of people sort of talk rubbish about Shakespeare. They say, "Oh, Shakespeare's like frozen music." It's not. It's not. Shakespeare can be very musical in his sound patterning, but certainly not. No, music is entirely abstract, whereas what we do with language is far more concrete. But there is still a relationship there. Okay. Our hearts beat, at a regular pace, millions and millions of times throughout our lifetime as well. And something about music engages with our emotions, like smell, like nothing else. So I thought I'd start playing this rather wonderful song. If you don't know Duke Ellington, that's fine. You'll probably know the voice over it, because if you have seen The Jungle Book, you might know one of the voices. Just have a listen to this. It's lovely. Oh yeah. Isn't that nice?
In my solitude, you are me.
That's so nice.
With reverie,
in my solitude, you hold me with reveries of days gone by. That is so beautiful. In my solitude. That's Duke in the background.
You charm me with memories.
You don me with memories
That never die.
that never die. Gosh. I can think of no more appropriate piece of music for right now than that. Because certainly some of us maybe, I hope not, feel alone. I hope none of you do. I hope you've got mums and dads around you, etc. But we all know that there are probably family members out there who are isolating themselves and maybe living alone. We don't know. But what this music does to me is it chases away the despair. It, in your solitude, it's lovely. In my solitude I pray. Dear Lord above,
send back my love.
Send back my love. to me, even though it's got quite a laconic, sad-ish feel, because this guy is feeling sad, it's an incredibly hopeful piece of music, incredibly hopeful, you know, all about, you know, dreaming about people, and the people you love will come back to you, and of course they will, when all this wretched nonsense is over. So let me turn around. Da, 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 da. Oh yes, perfect fit. I've had to make this is going to be even better, because look at my rotten COVID haircut. Can you see me? Yes, good. That's my TV in the background. Okay. So nothing to do with English really. I will start off by saying, first of all, Mia, thank you very much. Oliver Crotty, thank you very much for sending me fantastic work. Mia sent me a beautiful PowerPoint, which I think is actually better than Alice's. Sorry, Alice, I've been lauding you all this time, but gosh, Mia, it was amazing. And Oliver and Laura both did a creative piece in response to the Guernica, which was also really good. So well done, you two. That was brilliant. You all know what you're getting on with, so I'm not going to give you any more instructions today, but I'm going to set myself a challenge, okay? Because when I heard that piece of music, I thought, do you know what? I've got a piano in my house. One of those things you buy, and it's a beautiful thing. But A, I rarely play it. B, the reason I rarely play it is because I can't. I can try. So I'm going to set myself a challenge. We're going to set ourselves some challenges during this time off. It's not just about schoolwork. It's about, can you use this time to learn a new talent, to make a current talent that you have better? Is there anything you can do indoors that you think, ooh, blimey, I had all that time and I did that? And I'm not just talking about me and my Rubik Cube, although I am quite proud of that. Okay. Here we have a piano. Now, I'm never going to be a famous concert pianist, but what I've always wanted to do is to be able to just knock out a bit of blues or jazz like that. Do you know what I mean? So I bought an app, and I'm going on this website. So I'm going to, learn to play the piano. It's something I've always wanted to do. Yeah, and in a few weeks' time, I want to be better at the piano than I am now, okay? So that's my challenge, okay? Today's a really, really quick Year 7 TV. All I'm going to do is say, keep listening to music, listen to the lyrics, okay? Always take hope and delight and pleasure from art. And maybe while you're doing your schoolwork, or, you know, if you've done so much schoolwork you just feel bored to death, take on something else, something that by the end of it, when all us old giffers are sat down going, "Ooh, do you remember what we did during lockdown?" What you youngsters maybe want to do is just say, "Hey, do you know what I did? I learned to skateboard in my backyard. Oh, I learned to play the piano or the violin. Oh, you know, I learned to play the drums." Mums and dads are going to kill me now. It'd be like, why did you tell them to learn to play the drums? I had to buy them a drum kit, and then they ruined my lockdown because they just kept bashing away on the drums in the garage, and my ears was bleeding. Don't worry about it. Playing the drums is great. Okay. Don't sit on that thing all the time, although you will get some pleasure out of it, especially if you watch Night of the Hunter with Robert Mitchum. And if you do go on that thing, okay, what did I do yesterday? You see, even if I do play a game, and I have to say every now and then I do play a game, it tends to be a survival horror, like Dead Space, oh my god, or the Alien game. I really like those. Don't play them at your age, because they're all Peggy 16 or whatever. But one game I did play, and I think it was either free to download or like £2, and I downloaded it straight onto my PlayStation, was a game called Journey. Just Journey. And it only takes about 2 hours to play. And it was just amazing. So I felt like I'd had a spiritual experience. So there you go. That's it. you know, you lot are doing so well. I feel untroubled by your efforts. I feel as though I don't need to particularly encourage you because you're so self-motivated. The only thing I need to do is I am determined to keep in touch because this isn't lockdown if we are looking down. Hey, I like that. You see, you're looking down on me. No, they're just wasted, aren't they, my jokes? No, lockdown, look up, really, that's what we should be doing. So it's just nice to be able to say hello to you in the morning, to remind you that there are adults in our community who are bothered and want to get things back to normal, and just to keep you motivated, keep it real, so that you don't think you're just chugging out work for some strange, building somewhere in Chesterfield. It's not like that. It's about the school community, and we are all part of it. Okay, right. Have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow. I've got to do the thing, haven't I? Look. Hey, you can actually see them. Look, there they are. The magic beaters. So excited about finding those. God. When do you ever find things like that when you're rummaging around? Answer, when you move house. Okay, so this is the house into which I've moved, and that's what I found in a box. So how did they get there? I have no idea. I probably pinched them from a school I once worked in or something like that. Only joking, I didn't. Okay, I'm going to go now. Bye-bye.